Alafia, Alafia, Alafia family. Come on in, come on in. Ow! Come
Lafayette
on in.
family.
Ashe, Ashe, Adupe. Come on in, family, to the House of Confirmations. Yes, we are here. Yes, it is a beautiful moon out tonight. It is a full moon night. Yes, indeed, it is a magical hour. Ashe, Adupe. To everyone who is tuning in who are new, yes, I am Oyeyemi. I'm an ancestral priest of 20 years.
I'm Yawalona. I'm a divine and healing reader, and we are the House of Confirmation,
Ashe,
bringing you the magical
Adupe.
hour. Alafia family,
Mm-hmm.
Alafia for those that are tuning in on Facebook and on YouTube. I say to you
Ashe,
all,
Alafia family.
happy full moon. Has anyone seen a full moon? Beautiful, beautiful.
This What is this?
YouTube.
Is it okay? Just making sure. Didn't see it. Okay, there it goes. Oh no, it's not popping up. There we go. Yes, it is. Oh my god, I just want to take it out the sky and put it in my pocket. It's so beautiful.
Yes, it is. Almost as beautiful as me, but it's
Wow.
gorgeous. It's doing this thing out there.
Letting everyone get a second to come on in, get comfortable. Go ahead and get your favorite cups. Go ahead and get your favorite incense. Go ahead and get your favorite candle. Just go ahead and get relaxed. I should make sure that yes, we are unplugging from the matrix. We know that we had to be plugged in all day today. And yes, the House of Confirmation has built up a platform. We don't need to be plugged in. I say so. Let's go ahead and unplug
Ashe.
and breathe and release all of that excess bull crap you had to pick up today. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen, family, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. It is that
Yes.
magic hour.
Ashe, I do pray. If you're streaming via YouTube, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you're streaming via Facebook, go ahead and like, love, and share, and tag your friends. Welcome on in, family. It seems like for some reason, if we go live at the same time on Facebook and YouTube, Facebook family, like they don't see
I've
us.
been seeing that.
Like if we're not on YouTube, everybody see us. As soon as we're on YouTube, two people join in. Lafayette family on YouTube, we see y'all. Y'all coming in numbers.
Oh, I can see it on there.
Oh, oh, oh.
All right, Ashe. Just gotta share it to the family members who don't know that the House of Confirmation is booming.
Who's Erica? Sherry is like, that's Erica. I'm like, who's Erica?
Uh-oh, Alafia Erica for tuning in.
Lafayette. Welcome on in, family. House of Confirmations. We're right on the Facebook family. We try to have everybody at the same time. We don't want to have to repeat so much.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
hey.
Alafia family, welcome in.
Lafayette family.
Ashe.
Yes, full moon time. The witches are sitting there.
We got the family
Y'all
in the
gonna.
house. And note, this is not the time for be burning witches. This is the time that witches is coming into themselves. Share Lafia, ni.
Lafayette,
This is time
beautiful.
when you are coming into your true self. This is the time when you are coming into who you are supposed to be, embracing your gifts and going with the changes.
Ashe.
This is when we know that the changes of the world, we have something to do with that, right? That affects us in some way, correct? I mean, we
Ashe.
know when it's daylight that it's time to be energized and we're moving, and it's nighttime we feel sleepy. Is that the only time when the time changes that we change? Or we are supposed to know how the moon changes? Share
Ashe.
Lafia
Lafayette
ni.
family. Come on in, family. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light only.
Went into the Facebook.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Alafia, everyone. Coming on in to the House of Confirmations. I share, I do pray. We're just allowing everyone to get comfortable before we go ahead and get it started because, yes, it is a full moon out. We know family is needing some family time. I
Okay.
share. Alafia to everyone who is tuning in
Alafia
into the
family, come
Facebook.
on,
I
man.
share.
Alafia family, come on in.
Mm. How's everyone doing? I see family has been popping in. I see family has been enjoying this full moon. Has anyone been seeing the changes with this full moon?
Let's see. Yes, emotions and feelings are at a high, which they
There
shouldn't
you
be.
go.
Okay, all of that should be coming to an end because this full moon represents a very important moment in our season. I say blessed and highly favored. I love your family. Hey, Miss Jamicia. Girl, we definitely want to know how you feeling on this full moon, sweetheart.
Hmm.
But
Making sure the
yes,
witches are doing their witchery.
they got to be. This is our time. But seriously, okay, this full moon, this spring equinox full moon represents the first day of the new year. For those who understand and are really woke and really conscious, you know that there's no new year in the middle of the winter. Okay, this is our new year. So yes, family, welcome. You have made it through. You there was the last 3 months was bumpy.
Yeah.
That first full moon in
Really
January,
emotional.
that full moon was off the chain. Then I think we came through with a full moon in Cancer. That
Mm-hmm.
was off the chain. And then what was the last full moon? That was off the chain. So we be trying to keep up with the full moons, y'all. We so bombarded during those times
Yeah.
with making products and oils and stuff.
Readings.
And so this full moon is letting you all know that that cycle has ended.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace it, let it go. Stop reliving moments that's not supposed to walk into this new season with you.
Ashe. This is when you restart. This is when you get a fresh start now. Not everything that you have asked for and demanded and watched manifest during the new moon cycle. Now we are filled up and now we are starting to do it all over again. Now we have a new road, a new journey for this period. So yes, hopefully we're not still going through the same thing we were just going through. We pray that we're not dealing with the whole retrograde and we're seeing a whole bunch of repeats.
Yes, a lot of new awoken witches, because we're all witches, but some women are just not waking up into their divine feminine power. Okay, so a lot of the new women in the conscious community, mine, I've been banging on consciousness probably since 4 years old. How about you?
All my life, I would have to say.
Yeah, I was the girl in school telling them that there's human meat in McDonald's. Don't eat it. You know, that was high school. But
Yeah.
for all the new awakened witches that are, familiarizing themselves with YouTube and Google and memes on Facebook, they see the Mercury retrograde. They read what the Mercury retrograde again, and they automatically accept it, download it, take it on, and now act out everything they said will happen in the Mercury retrograde. No, that is advice. That is for
Mm,
you to be aware. That's for you to look around you. That's not for you to take on and say, oh, now I just got to go through a whole bunch of bullshit and be emotional because we're in a retrograde. That's how you know you're a baby witch. Okay? You could be 50, 60, 70, still being a baby witch if you ain't never did nothing for your spirit until that age. Real witches know that fuck all that shit. I ain't finna do nothing new. I ain't finna try to start no new projects. It's gonna crash. Try to stay cool, smoke my incense because the electronics gonna be acting up. There's gonna be a lot of glitches.
mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what the old season witches know. We don't get all emotional. We have cycles for that, okay? We have raining and waxing for that. We don't need a retrograde to get us emotional. We just know do that time period. Remove yourself from the cycle. It will show back up. It will show itself to you. Okay, just like the four seasons keep going, and then before you know, you back at fall, you back at winter, you back at spring, you back at summer.
Mm.
The same thing goes with the retrogrades. The same thing goes with the planetary systems, and these planets are only ruling our emotions. Whoa, did anybody look at that? These planets are not ruling your thoughts. They're not ruling your actions. They're
Mm-mm.
ruling your emotions.
As the moon has control over the ocean, which is water,
Water.
and majority of your body consists of water. So yes, the moon is going to have a full effect on your body since you are comprised of mainly water. And yes, you better be drinking your water. So yes, as the moon is going through its changes, you're going to go through some changes too.
And yes, and connect yourself with the moon. Be attuned with the moon. When it's the full moon and the moon is at its brightest capacity and is showing all of itself, that is when everything is revealed. Okay? That's when nothing is veiled. That's when your true source, your true inner chi is at its strongest. Utilize it. Be careful of your thoughts. I believe space is a body of water. Why? Because the Bible
The
told me
Bible
so.
told me
The
that.
Bible told me there's a body of water that's above the firmament. So
Mm-hmm.
if scientists are saying the same thing, hello, do we have a connection here?
That's just them reaffirming that was
Written.
already wrote. We have already known this. This is no new discovery, nothing new under the sun. We have to understand, as in heaven, so shall it be below. It's a quick. How does the ocean look in the daytime? Blue. Look up in the sky. How the sky look in the daytime? Blue. All right, now tell me how the sky look at nighttime? Black. How the ocean look like in the nighttime?
Black.
Black.
It's reflecting. It's reflecting as above, so below. So if we have bodies of water down here, do not think that all this water is just condensing and flopping out of clouds. That's just some quick shit they want to get you to the next grade with.
Mm.
Okay?
Research the firmament.
Please, everybody right now watching, tap down and research the firmament.
Let not scientists tell you what the Most High already told you since the beginning of time. Don't be so amazed at what you've always known.
Now, look, family, we always revisit these things that we tell you to take note of. We always have trivias for free card pulls,
You
I
know it.
say. And definitely tonight is a special night to get your card pulls, to get your mini readings,
Ooh, during the
and
full moon? Yes.
especially full moon reading. Now, as we were speaking on the full moon, mimic, become in tune. Okay, when the full moon is its best, its full potential, that's when you are at your full potential. Okay. That's when you are able to see things in more detail and more depth. You are able to see the true intent of a person, the
Mm-hmm.
true situation that's going on, the bigger picture. You see how big the moon is on the full moon? You are now able to see the bigger picture.
Mm.
Okay, and now we're going into the waxing. Okay, shed. Even the moon knows when to shed. Yes, the information is posted above our
Mar-
readings and card pulls.
yes, Maurice, if you would like to get a card pull, and indeed, if you would like to go ahead and get your full moon reading, the information is posted. Ashe, I do pray.
I say. Thank y'all for all the love, family.
Ashe. Very important to heed the signs, not be so amazed and dismayed, but heed signs to what's going on in the heavens. And let's not be so confused with what these scientists is coming out with. If we've already had all of this information before these scientists was even born, this information was already written down. Look at us just now reading it. That's just a tidbit of information for those who are getting in tune with knowing about the firmament. I'm just letting everyone know here at the House of Confirmations, it gets real sticky when you want to talk about a ball earth or a flat earth. I'm just saying. You went to the groups already?
Yes.
Okay.
I really want to go on our page. Lafayette family.
Time to get a little music up. Chill
Love
for a
and
minute.
light to everyone in this room. Ashe. Hey, Miss
Ashe,
Julie.
Alafia.
Peace, Miss Julie. You have been glowing lately.
Peace, love, and light. Ashe, yes, you have.
Wonder if you done some of those things on your list
Checking
that you
it
had from
twice.
your last reading.
Hmm.
It's the full moon now.
This is that time. Once we gotten everything already squared away off of our plate, this is the time. Oh, Ashe,
Yes.
indeed it is. Oh my goodness, I told everyone I just want to pick it up out the sky and just put it in my pocket. It's so beautiful.
Has everyone seen the rainbow that's around the moon?
Yes.
Beautiful. I was astonished. I had my crystals out there charging. I was like, Matter of fact, where are they? Oh, they're charging the cars. Had to check on my babies. They was
Ashe.
doing some things. That energy is strong, y'all. You gotta absorb it. It's your power source. Just like we have phones and that battery going down, you plug up your phone. You have to plug in into nature. You have to plug in into lunar. You have to plug in into soul. For those who don't know, soul is the energy source of the sun. Lunar is the energy source of the moon. You have to plug in.
Not like plugging into the matrix either, family. This is plugging back into your natural state. Remember, you went into captivity. Remember, they hid your gifts from you. Remember, they told you not to be who you are, and who you are is actually evil. But now that you're waking up and realizing they are liars and their father is the father of lies, you're starting to realize, oh shit, let me start doing what I naturally want to do. What my spirit naturally yearns to do.
What is your passion?
Let's not go against the grain, but with it.
If you're doing something you're passionate about, you will never feel drained. You will never feel tired. Okay? If you're with someone and there's passion and you're passionate about who you with and that person is passionate about you, you will never feel like you're working out a relationship. You'll never feel like you're working on something. You have to follow your instincts. Do not follow your emotions. Emotions have tripped a lot of people up. Look at children.
Mm.
When they come in the house, they're crying, fussing because of a toy, and then they're playing again, and then they're crying and fussing because they're hungry, and then they done fell and hurt themselves, and they all over the place, and now they sad because their toy broke, and you're like, that shit is not even compared to paying these bills, making sure there's a roof over your head. I'm not even gonna pay attention to your temper tantrums. Imagine you worrying about matrix shit, working for another company, okay, trying to build another man's company, trying to clock in and out rushing, try not to be late. And then your ancestors looking at you like, great, but it's still 100 other thousand things that you need to be doing for the purpose of the world, for the purpose of the galaxy. You are a member of a whole solar system. You're just not a soul placed in Georgia or Tennessee or New York to make that city boom.
Mm.
You are bigger than the employee at your job. You have way more to give this universe. Look at the trees. The trees supply so many people oxygen. So imagine how much you're supposed to be doing. It's with your gift.
Right. It's not you just being here in your physical ship, your physical flesh. It's what you was brought down here to do with your physical abilities. And why they fear your abilities so much. This is why when we have such things like the full moon or eclipse, this is when you take advantage of this energy portals and you use it to your ability and you juice yourself up. You get yourself back to where you're supposed to be. Ground yourself so that you can become the greater version that you was always meant to be. Not what America has made you to be, with no apologies, might I add. You are meant to be something so much more greater than you really think. It is not just that promotion. This is why we take the time out and take heed to the signs and the wonders. Because, yes, indeed, this is the time that we are waking up. This is the time that we are gathering our gifts and we are gathering back together as a whole, as a tribe, as a people, as a family. This is the time that we get back together and we use our gifts and we get up out this captivity and we rule the kingdom as it is supposed to be ruled. Are ye not gods, kings, queens, emperors, and empresses? But what are you doing? Surely a king and a queen is not supposed to be just doing what we are doing now. We have kingdoms to rule, empires to build. There is no more time to be waited. We want heaven to be down on earth. It is us who build it. So that is why we take the tools that we are given and the opportunities that is for us. And we use it to the best of our abilities. And in the midst of it, we have fun. We have a good time, family. I share.
Ashe family. Yes, so please remember the most important thing to embrace with this new moon that has came is change. It has ended a cycle. What you have been going through is now in the past. Okay? You are not obligated to act on it, to try to make it work, to redo it. No, you have a fresh start for new. New opportunities, new beginnings, new thoughts. This is a new year. Okay? New flowers have bloomed. You don't see no bushes out there trying to go dig up the ashes and breathe life and oxygen into old leaves that have died.
No, they're released.
And they became soil for new flowers to grow. So let your old stuff, your old situations become a foundation for what to do now, for what to do next time. Okay, it's like an abandoned mall. Don't we hate driving past abandoned
With
plazas?
empty lots.
And we just thinking, why they gonna put that there? Why would somebody buy that and put this in? This could be to that. They could turn that into this. Don't you just hate old abandoned apartments? Like they could fix this up. The homeless could be living here or something. You're always going into why is this empty lot just sitting here? Why would they make something new? Know when a situation is dead. Know when a relationship is dead. Know when everything you have done for a job is dead. Sorry. It may pay some bills for a couple of months, but where did you move forward?
Is it time to move forward? And did you move when it was time? Or did you continue to stay stuck because you was comfortable? Hmm. That comfortability be effing us up.
I believe our people don't want to do the work because they knew new foundation, building a new, beginning a new relationship, having our own business. It requires work. It requires you. You now have a responsibility. You're now accountable. Versus just go clocking in at somebody else's job and let them worry about inventory and all that shit and land and let me just get my little check every week. I'm good. We have to want more. Understand wealth. You are not wealthy because you got benefits and you got a nice full-time job and you have a government job. That does not mean wealth. Wealth has to be generational. Wealth has to be generational. And getting your baby girl or your baby boy a job at where you working at, that is not inheritance. Okay? That is putting your generation into debt because now each child is born into a family that works for somebody else. Now, if we go back to the old times, when did other families have to work for other families? Only when they were in debt. Only when they had to work off something. It was not a lot-free family. It was not an everyday life that another family just packs up and go work for another one. That did not happen until captivity and enslavement came upon them. Before then, every family knew they had to make a way. They had to make a living. Whether we weave baskets over here, okay, they the water people. They closest to the water. All right, they always have log. They always have wood. Okay, that's the fisherman. He go fishing every day. He always have fish by 3 o'clock. Every tribe, every village, every clan, every mama and papa who had babies, that family had a working operation of survival. They can eat off what they do. They can live off what they do. They got land. Now, everybody gets up and goes to work for another family, another company. That is not wealth. First, our community has to now revisit the idea and the true meaning of wealth. What is wealth? I have a question. Is it okay if I put my cars outside and leave them in the box and let them charge? If spirit's telling you to do so,
Mm-hmm.
most card readers build their own relationship with the cards. And some cards come with instructions of how you can get a connection with your cards if you want to read them. And then some spiritualists, they just listen to their spirit and whenever their spirit speaks to them and tell them to do something with their cards, they usually do it. We'll be sitting here all night if I tell you everything I've done with the cards that we read with you all.
Yeah, it's a process of gaining a trust and a relationship with your
And
oracles.
listening to them and what they tell you to do. That's who
Mm-hmm.
you're reading. We're not going to be reading your cards. So checking in with us about everything that your spirit tell you to do with your cards is defeating the purpose of building your own personal relationship. Oh, I know my cards speaking. They want to go outside. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my cards want to sit in passenger seat and ride with me. Oh, my cards want to go under my bed. You're going to have to build that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's trusting your mind because you're going to be reading people. When you see a card, are you going to be doubting, like, is this card really saying that? You have to build that relationship of communication.
Mm-hmm. Ashe. Alafia to everyone that is
Ashe.
tuning in. If you are inquiring about questions about spirituality and needing a reading, the information is booked. Go ahead and book your reading. And yes, information about your spirituality will be revealed to you. Ashe, Adupoy. But yes, when it comes to reading, it's about a. Oh, getting calls coming through.
Guess they have been notified we're live. Great. That ended our lives. Fine. That ended our lives.
Oh, interruption on the Facebook and everyone.
Thank you so much, family. I actually, I can log in Facebook on your phone and just go up.
You want to go back on the computer?
It's
All right. When you're trying to do a live for the family and family members still call in and get us disconnected, it happens. Thank you for your patience. I do put. If you are still here and inquiring about a reading, the information is posted. Go ahead and book your reading. Yes, the House of Confirmation will get all up in your business. I do pray. And if it's too much, yes, we will push it into the inbox. We are a responsible house. I say. The full moon is open. The portals are open. It is time for us to receive messages from our great spirit that is guiding us on this journey, that is guiding us on our destiny. Hashtag confirmations. I do pray.
House of confirmation all up in your business. Ain't you? So true, a beautiful family. Thank you, family. We
I
are
do
reflections
pray.
of you all.
I don't think they know that. I think family give us a lot of credit without giving themselves the same credit as well.
I should. You're correct. You're so correct. Alafia family, come on in. We are back streaming live via Facebook family. For those who are tuning in with us on YouTube, we appreciate it all. We appreciate all the support because you got to understand the backlash. You got to understand the haters. You got to understand the naysayers. We have them all too. Okay, don't think we sit up
Woo.
here and because we're able to advise, okay, and commune and relate that we don't have our own issues, our own battles, our own obstacles. We're not coming up here and telling you how to live a life with no issues because that's not possible. We are giving you the ways and the secrets of how we get through things and avoid things and cleanse things and refresh things and rejuvenate things. Yes, Frank, you called and disconnected our last live. We were live. And you called and it ended that live. So now we're live again. Welcome. Alafia
I laugh here,
family.
Frank.
Happy full moon. I love you, King King, so much. Really, thank you so much for always being real and loving. Yes. Have
Oh,
to be genuine to be able to relate to the people. Okay. And for those who are tuning on Facebook, we are streaming live via YouTube. So we are talking to family on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Ashe. Yes, thank you all for your patience as we had to get back up online, get back up into getting the family back into this information. Ashe, Ashe, I do pray.
I should.
Yes, we have to understand, as we were speaking earlier, how much a part of the elements that we are a part of. How when things is going around in the nature, how we have to pay attention to it as well, as we come from the dust, we come from the earth. Therefore, we are that much a part of the earth. No one really took in heed that we are created in God's image. Therefore, we come from the earth. We have everything that God has given us to sustain ourselves. That's why the sun is up there to sustain you. You are not on this earth to sustain the sun. You are not giving oxygen to the trees, and you are not making sure the water stays wet. Everything is here to make sure that you are being the great version of you. Everything is here to make sure that you are taking care of your business, doing your destiny. It's something you're supposed to be down here doing, and everything is giving you every signs and everything to do it correctly. We have to take heed into those messages. So when you see the portals like the full moon is out, take those as advantage because your enemies are. They're doing great things behind your back. I refuse to let the enemy do things behind my back without me doing something. I'm going to use every token that I have to win. I play this life just like a game, and I'm using every cheat code I can. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with Grand Theft Auto back in the day, but boy, once you put in your code for infinite ammo, infinite guns, and infinite money, you ran that game. You was in control. Infinite health, armor, any car you wanted. But you think that's just a game. You don't understand that you can manifest this. Your tongue is the cheat code. You have to speak it that easy. They just have you doing too much negative speaking and negative thinking. Revert all of that. Go back through the womb. Be born again. Remember you was a child, you was fearless. At 3 weeks old, you was ready to jump out your mother and your father's arms, thinking that you can walk and talk and do whatever you wanted. You was fearless. Surely a child is not more greater than you. We're supposed to grow. We're not supposed to de-escalate into the great beings that we already are, spiritually and physically.
That's so true, family. Yes, it's a very powerful time to transform.
Oh, I share.
What?
I was reading what Julie said.
Sorry, family. We have family inboxing us.
Julie, we do unto others as we want to be done unto ourselves. And we are trying as best as possible as to creating a generation, 12 generations after us, that is also walking with the same love and caringness. Because that is what our people is needing and that is what we have been lacking. Alafia Happy Full Moon Champagne.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Champagne. Thank you for the love, Miss Sherry. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning because we have already covered a lot of information.
Oh, I say 1212.
12, yes. New beginnings and new starts and new relationships created. Those are some of the vibrations of the numbers 1 and 2. So 12 and 12. Take heed to the codes, to the messages. Download.
I say.
I say everybody. You have everybody. I don't think everybody knows that they created. Oh yes, we're loving it as well. We definitely enjoyed ourselves.
Indeed, Ashe. Yes, this full moon has been quite magical. We have been enjoying it and using the energy for our benefit, as we all should be.
Yes, and for the original people, we know that this full moon happens to indicate our new year. So
Ashe.
happy New Year,
Happy New
family.
Year.
Yes, there's no firecrackers
I'm about to
going
say
off,
no,
polluting the air and stuff like that.
no
But it's
ball
okay.
dropping.
We have a full moon. That's powerful enough. I say.
That's the big ball in the sky. Ashe, get it, get it.
I
Remember,
say.
the new year does not start in the dead of winter.
I say.
The new year does not start when there's nothing, no
Growing.
fruit, no nothing
Everything
flourishing.
dead.
The new year starts when, well, springtime.
Springtime comes.
That is your original. Remember, man came here and changed times and dates. Man is trying to confuse you so much. Do not be dismayed. You know you are ready to get out of hibernation when it is springtime. You better get outside. Today was sleeveless shirt day. Went to the store, everyone had sleeves off their shirt. My baby was like, hey, did y'all get an email or something that it was sleeveless shirt day? I said, yes, baby, we did. Pull off my jacket,
I
boom.
didn't know he
No
had on a
sleeves.
sleeveless shirt. I was talking
It's
about
just
everybody else, and then he take off his jacket and he wanted them. I'm like,
it's just something in our body let us know this is the new start. This is when I can go out and be free. Boy, I was sleeping, I was hibernating. Now it is the new year.
no wonder I feel good and being called to go to Mother Nature. I should.
Yes, indeed.
This
This is
is
the
when we both said that this is when keep going.
yeah, like that. This is when you go out and you gather up your first fruits
I
and you
should.
give offerings onto the Most High for giving you a new year.
I should.
This is what we will call Ebo. This is when you go give offerings, what they would say to the gods, to the creator, to your ancestors. This is when you give thanks that there's a new year, that we did not get flooded out again like we have done before in the time of Noah, that we have not reached the time when it is going to be raining fire, but we are able to go out and gather our new fruits. If you are wise, you have sowed your seeds into the ground and have waited patiently and now have seen fruits being flourished. That is metaphysically, that is physically, that is spiritually. That is some real. If you really got a watermelon out there, I would love if you had a watermelon patch. I'd be out there all daggone day. A peach tree, I'm done.
I should. Definitely. Look at how many things have blossomed, how many seeds have turned into fruits, how many branches are full of leaves and flowers. Okay? That's how we have to look at our life. Now we have new roads open. Now we have new fruit. Okay? We have a harvest. And for those who don't have a harvest, look at what you were doing when it was time to sow. What were you doing during the fall season?
Mm.
What were you doing through the hibernation? What was you working on? Just like nature goes into resubmission and works on its harvest, so springtime it can blossom. Same thing happens with us in our life. It's a cycle. We have to take time out to follow the seasons. When fall is here and change, it's time to change. It's time to let go. All the leaves are falling. It's time to let go.
Right.
Winter, nothing's out. It's time to go within. It's time to stop spreading yourself out so much. It's time to rejuvenate yourself. It's time to hibernate. It's time to rest. All those troubles, all those worries, and you've been working on them all year, that you can't get nothing through them now, rest.
Replenish your ground. Replenish your soil. Turn your soil. Get rid of all the old crops that you harvest that year. Now let it all go because something new is coming and you're going to need room. You're going to need rejuvenation. You're going to need space. You're going to need energy.
I was just about to say energy. Wow.
That is why we must pay attention to the signs that is happening in nature because indeed we are nature. And we must change and grow as such so that we can be just as great.
Ashe, yes.
Ashe. This is how we get down every night for the House of the Confirmations.
Lafayette.
Alafia French, Alafia need.
She Lafayette.
Yes, family, we do have family still streaming from Facebook. For those who are looking on YouTube like, who are they talking to? These some nuts. I can't listen. They talk truth until then they just snap. Start talking to a different screen. We
Yes.
try to reach all the family. We do. And that's what our job is. That is how you know that we are light workers that is on our destiny. Because we are trying to reach our people wherever we may be. We understand this is a new day and age. Back in the old days, with our forefathers, it was stand by the highways and the byways and preach the word to the people. Well, now it's 2019. I ain't gotta be out by the byways. It's dangerous. They got too many cars out there. So we make sure that we are reaching out people on the YouTube, on the Facebook, on the Twitters, on the whatever is out there, other platform, whatever platform that we have for our people. It is needed because we have been needing a church, and I'm not talking about the church houses that's been down there lying to us, keeping us subdued. We're looking for a church of a gathering of people the same like-minded way that we are also thinking. We are needing light from each other because we are each other's brothers and sisters keepers, are we not? It is our job to make sure that each one teach one, that we are on our journey as best as possible so that this journey is not strenuous for the other one next to us. There is no point in us even waking up and growing up if we're just going to do it by ourselves and keep it to ourselves. In fact, when you go through these fraternities and you go through these sororities and the societies, the main thing is sticking together.
I say Lafayette Frank.
Yeah, I know everyone. We was used to Facebook too, and we said, you know what, we're gonna switch it up on family because we know something about stagnation is not good.
I say.
We cannot be stagnated. We are not a stagnated people. We just can't say, oh, you know what, I'm used to being on Facebook, so I'm just always gonna be on Facebook. No, family, we are growers. Besides, we transitioned from MySpace, didn't we? So we can do this. Boy, I was a MySpace fiend. I was upset. Who else was upset when MySpace went down? We gonna bring MySpace back. That might be the next platform. Y'all don't know.
I say.
It's 2019. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let us go live on MySpace. And we gonna tell family to join us there too. And we gonna reach the mass. We gonna reach everyone because everyone needs this information. It's ridiculous that every time we turn on Facebook, it's some twerking or it's some ridiculous challenge going on that's getting millions of views. It's ridiculous that the knowledge that our people is gathering is not being spread. But we know that the world is watching us, are they not? They are mimicking us, are they not? Everything that this people do on this planet, on this plane, the world mimics. So let's take the responsibility upon ourselves and make sure they mimic what is correct. That is the laws. Because who was given the laws? No one else but us. No one else was given how to run this world but us. So if we tell the world to twerk it, what you think the world gonna do? They gonna twerk it. If you tell the world to do a challenge that's so damn silly, they gonna do it. Because they are watching you, they are following you. It is time that we stand up and be the leaders, the kings and queens that we was always meant to be, that we was written to be. We are to be it, not to speak it, but to be it. We are to be the water for those who are thirsty. Not to tell them that they thirsty, but you got a cup of water. What sense do that make? I might as well just be thirsty if you ain't got no water for me. Show me that you are water so that I can realize that I'm freaking thirsty. But if you looking like a desert, then I'm good. And take of that knowledge, that wonderful water, that life force. Without water, without knowledge, there is no living.
It's how I feel, family. I'm just over here Appreciating how much knowledge that Brother L is giving. Yes. I hope that you all are taking notes and taking heed to the messages. Spirits are definitely speaking. Spirits definitely want to get into the cards.
Definitely. Yeah, these
Definitely
portals
want to
are
get into
open.
some business.
Definitely. These portals is open. The spirit wants to talk. Go ahead and let family get a good time. Let everyone soak in the knowledge that was spit. Go ahead and like, love, and share. Let everyone know how the House of Confirmations get down. And while these portals are open, yes, we can go ahead and break out the oracles so that everyone can go ahead and find out what they need to know on their path, on their journey, so that they will not get tricked up with any obstacles that they don't need. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's get into it. Ashe. Who wants to go ahead and get some reading done? Oh, Frank, Ashe, Ashe, Ekushe, because we seen you meditating. We seen you up on your game as the full moon was coming in. Mr. Frank Burton was up on his meditation. He has gotten his full moon reading, found out what he needs to know, and he is up on it. He has listened and heed to the spirits
I should.
rather than just taking it as entertainment for the time. As Frank has been a long time follower of the House of Confirmations, I do pray.
Yes, he was from the beginning for real, for real.
A great priest in the making. Ladies, watch out.
And he is single.
He's
I don't give
single.
a what anybody got him up can say. The,
He young and he handsome.
he's single.
He prickly. And he almost Shango. He about his money.
I said.
Just saying, ladies. I know we get a lot. We're not gonna call no names out, but we know the relationship oracles be talking on y'all relationships. We just be saying that the House of Confirmations. That's a good one right there. I said.
Cause anyone he get, they gotta come through here, and trust me, they have been. They begin check. He bring their asses straight here.
Frank getting readings real fast.
Oh, Miss Julie, you know, went from YouTube to Facebook. Well, hey, girl, hey. Y'all just like fucking with us, I think.
We see when y'all be switching.
Y'all be switching back and forth. It's like, oh, hey, girl, your other personality was just on with us.
Girl,
you checked in.
I don't know if you knew, but you was just on. If you were trying to catch yourself, check the other one.
Y'all different cells are taking over. I'm on Facebook right now. Oh, I am YouTube.
Spirit says
right now.
no. Spirit says we're switching to Facebook. No difference. We just want a different scenery. We do love family though.
It's like a club with two party rooms. You know, it's two dance rooms. It's the same club, but you're gonna walk in this dance floor to see what they doing. Dance a little bit. All right. Then you gonna walk in that room and see
I hear the
over
same
there
music.
dancing.
It's the same bartender. There's no difference. The floor's still sticky. Jamming out that full moon energy.
That face, you trying to show love everywhere. Thank you. We appreciate it, Jean. You powerful.
Very.
But you was just waiting on you, number one.
Yeah. Which is a number one trait. Number ones don't really be understanding that they are the number one. Who's the number one player? You the number one player. Who's the new beginner? You the new beginner. It is for you to start. So that
you know what it is?
Following.
I know what it is.
Tell them.
It's like, okay, look at life as a dance contest, right? And number one is the first person that has to go. Boom. That's how you feel in life. It's like, shit. Me first? No. I'll go next. Somebody else go. That's how it is, number one.
You don't want to be the first one to go out there and show you because you feel like what? You ain't doing it right. Someone else gonna do it better. You see she
I
dancing.
saw y'all on Facebook family ask Queen to dance.
Get it,
So
girl.
it's a Wednesday, which is Oya Epayanza. Okay, she's the mother of the witches. And also, it's a full moon, the witches' night. So the witches together and they say dance.
Dance it, girl. Get it. Uh oh. Uh oh. Get it. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah. Every time y'all tell me that, I just can't see it. But that's this shoe. This bottle tempted me. I'm staying strong though. That makes sense because when I used to be a dancer, I was the first one to go out when new girls would come in the door.
Hey! Give me about 2 minutes for that response. Oh, I'm done.
Y'all, okay, y'all, back to look. Elders be on us about everything. I ain't got time for them calling us again, telling my son, stop having fun and dancing on live. Okay.
Okay. I did it my way. Family loves us because we are us. Family loves us because
Ashe.
we are who we are. Family loves us because we are family.
Ashe.
And we mimic each other. Ashe, ashe. Yes, we love to dance. We love to move our body. Quick history note, real quick. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Did anyone know that the drums,
I knew you was about to say that.
drums was outlawed in America? Do anyone know that's why you don't really see people playing the drums? It was outlawed. Do you know why it was outlawed? These wicked oppressors could not stand the fact that every time we played the drums, we felt some kind of energy within us because the bass from the earth had us moving our feet. We had so much spirit and energy, they could not stop. They outlawed our drums. So we started. Shay, yes, please look this up. Oh, I want. We gotta have a few things we about to learn real quick. This is why we did the whole ham bone thing and started beating on the chest. That was because we didn't. We still needed to beat something. You still see us in school trying to beat on the desk, trying to learn something. We over there with the pencil and dropping ill beats that need to be up on some CDs. Yes. And also, did anyone know about the laughing barrels? Laughing barrel. Did you know that we as a people was not allowed to laugh out loud in public?
Oh, baby, don't make me cry.
Real quick, I'm sorry, baby, don't cry. But I want to see, I want our people to understand just how great we are and what they held against us because of our gifts and our power. Just a little thing. Oh, nigga, you can't even laugh out loud. You're so powerful. You can't play no drums because you're so powerful. Yes, you was not allowed to laugh out loud unless there was a barrel there, and that's where you had to go dip your head in and laugh if something was that much funny. You couldn't hold it in. They couldn't take the vibration of your voice. Something about this vibration in us. Because even in the Bible, it was told that the Most High spoke with multitudes in his voice. I tell you all these things because I want you to know how great you are and what they held against you because of what greatness came out. Oh,
Well, that's why you're number 8. That's why you're number 8. That's why I'm number 9. Cause I knew they had to hang my ass a couple times and burn me a couple times. I wasn't going for shit.
ah!
I know my asses was one of those that was lynched and burnt. I know. Look at me. The fuck? Me not laughing. I'm a witch. That's all I do at 3 a.m. on a goddamn plantation.
I'm about
Crack
to,
asleep.
I'm about to bust a laugh and I just don't care. I just don't care. So yeah, no, I was one of those nat turn, and that's the thing with us today.
That's why you reincarnated some. Think about it. Do you remember how you died? No, but you got history telling you how all our people died.
Right.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers that got beat and killed because they didn't want to believe in that shit. That was me. Cause I'm still here not believing that shit.
Cause I got the same spirit. I was that. I don't know. Well, no, I do. I have actually done some history work on my family. My family has fought lynchers
Ashe.
in Mississippi and had to escape up to New York. That's why I'm a Brooklyn boy today.
Ashe.
But I let everyone know, no, my people was fighting them crackers down in
Ashe.
Mississippi and had to escape.
Ashe.
We was fighting crackers off from other families. That's
Ashe.
what the family I come from.
Ashe.
So please believe if they ever caught any of us and just happened to kill us, we came back with the same
Exactly.
spirit.
Still fucking here. Like,
You probably killed me too fast and I woke up into a new baby body with the same thing, like, fuck you. Fuck you. Nah. Some of us had to have them home births, probably. You probably came out wanting to choke the shit out of a doctor. Bitch, what? Ain't you the same motherfucking spirit that I know that tried to kill me? Here you are trying to bring me into this world? Bitch, I wish you would. Excuse my language, see? I don't let spirit come through. It's a full moon. Y'all know Baba don't be cursing like that. Y'all gonna have to forgive me tonight.
I knows it. I knows that in elementary. When they was making us watch them Roots movie and shit. I felt it. As a little child, I said, I didn't make it as no slave. I wasn't in the field nor the house. They made an example out of my ass. I couldn't have did that shit. I couldn't have picked cotton.
Like, you want me to do what?
Yeah.
I ain't even gotta watch on, but my skin telling me it's still sleepy.
It was me. I was one of them bitches they had to burn because I was spitting venom and they was putting muzzle on my mouth and I was still doing shit with my mind. They burnt my ass. I was one of them. Don't think Salem witches were just all white bitches. It probably was one light skinned hoe. Excuse my language. We don't know what spirits these is.
I know what spirit I come from. My spirit knows that it was originally on this land because I couldn't have did that boat trip, even if it was true. My spirit was the one that retook that boat. Y'all know how y'all heard about some stories where the slaves took the boat back and they went back home? That was probably me, but I wasn't because I'm over here. But I know my family, if we was up on that boat, oh, fuck you. We dumping your asses over, and now we about to sell
Going
this bitch.
back home.
Hold on, before you go over, let me see your hat. I was looking at your hat when you came and got me in the first place. I was really thinking that was a spiffy ass hat.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I took this damn trip, because I knew me and my homeboy right there, we gonna fuck y'all niggas up and take your hat. Run them shoes, bruh. Oh, y'all thought this was a new spirit? Run them sneakers, run them Jordans. We were telling these crackers, run your shoes when we was on that boat. They don't tell y'all that.
That's what he's saying. They don't make enough movies about the revolts. They made one little movie, Amistad, and y'all thought it was only one black man that fought for his freedom. Shit.
A lot.
Shit.
Yeah.
A lot of us come from families that wrote about because they had to wipe us the fuck out because we weren't with it. We just wasn't going. Slave, oh, go ahead, do this now. I'll reincarnate. I'll come back 400 years.
You want me to do what? Hold on, bro. Did you just come to my door talking about you want my wife for the night?
You said Trail of Tears.
Walk then.
Oh, yeah. Walk.
Nigga, that's my horse that you want. Oh, this some shit. This some motherfucker. Bitch, you lucky I'm sick.
Did you just say walk off my land? Y'all cannot tell me it did not go down. Y'all, peep who you is.
Alafia to everyone that's coming in. Go ahead and have a sit down and enjoy the lives.
Yeah, cause you gotta know who you come from.
Right.
And you so gifted, family. We love y'all on YouTube, but you know one of y'all crew members done rocked in the other party room. She was in this party room. Now she in this party room. You're so gifted because she says the Kool-Aid. See, those are her spidey.
I know. I read it earlier.
Reader. You're a reader. She knows it's the Kool-Aid. It don't matter. But now, what we was talking on YouTube about?
See there?
Stop.
I don't know how some of y'all still being slaves today when your spirit was never with that shit before. Stop being indoctrinated by this fake
Y'all
shit.
can see, y'all can tell who was slaves. Y'all can tell who was overseers and snitches for the white folk. Y'all can tell who
They
was in
got
a
the same
house.
fucking spirit.
You can tell who was in a house screwing the slave masters because they screwing them white boys now. It's the same spirit. And you can tell a nigga a cracker can't even say nothing wrong to him. They was back then too. Do not get it confused. We gotta shed light to them ancestors that didn't take that shit. We gotta shed light to them Nat Turners.
Don't get me started in here. You know that was
We
one of
gotta
my
shed light
direct
to the motherfuckers that
descendants.
said no, we will not be motherfucking enslaved to y'all next lifetime. Hello, number 5s, number 6s, number 7s, number 8s. We've been enslaved 400 years. You are number 7. How many times did you die and be reborn? I'm like, this some shit.
You either die because they beat your ass to death, or they beat your ass to death.
Because you couldn't confirm.
Either way, hey, shout out to the number 5s, Ashe. So yeah, we wasn't with that shit. Sis, we weren't with that shit. They told you to be a bed woman. You said, I'll set this motherfucking bed on fire, bitch. And you said it just like that, bitch. That's how you said it. And they said, well, I gotta kill this one. You said, alright, fine, bitch. That's fine. I'll be back.
I'm a number 9, y'all. I'm a number 9.
How many times they had to take her ass out?
I'm a number 9.
My baby got a big mouth. I'm pretty sure she
Listen, I'm only 25. Y'all gotta start doing calculations, spiritualists. I'm 25 but number 9. That means my ass stayed getting burnt because I wasn't listening to shit they had to say. Do the math. I'm only 25. I'm not 80 years old and the number 9. That means they kept wrecking my ass off. I was one of the women that was muzzled. I was one of the women that was burnt. I was one of the women that was hung. They tried to put on the boat, but I was a mermaid, so I went down there and lived for a while. You gotta astral travel. You gotta revisit your past lifetime.
You gotta find out who you was because you that same person today. And so just put yourself in that same time frame.
I shall. What would you do? What would you do?
What would Jamesia do? WWJD.
Let's talk about it. Them boys was coming and you heard the dogs and Harriet Tubman had a piece. Did she shoot you dead or did you run, girl? Think about it. Who were you? That's what being woke is about. Being woke is about not knowing who are you. Not what them crackers did and what everybody else did. The Arabs and the Romans and all these other people. Being woke is about waking up to who you were.
Right.
You went to sleep. Your people were enslaved. You suffered the sins of your foremothers or forefathers. This whole big thing was about you.
Yep.
All these movies.
Oh, y'all thought they had white Roman slaves as being gladiators? I'd be damned if you thought white men was in the sun all day fighting and bleeding in the dirt. I'd be damned if you didn't think that was your ass being the slave.
When have y'all ever seen them kill a white man in public? When have y'all ever seen them hang, burn, nail a white man to the cross? Anything in public.
That shit just don't happen.
But what about us? That story is about us. Jesus, he was a brother.
Oh,
Ain't no telling what his real name was back then. Probably had 85 syllables knowing us.
Y'all thought they put one of them white boys up on that cross? Y'all thought that?
Shit. Now everybody thinking Jesus was
new
fake.
Under the sun.
Now they thinking Jesus was fake.
Right, now he fake.
Because they put a white man on the cross. Where have they ever? Go back. Go back now. Go back. Go. Oh, we talking about King Arthur, all them folks. The most they'll do to your ass is poison your drink. And then you just died of poison.
That was it.
But when have they ever brought a white man out and crucified him in front of all his people? I thought it was us that they kept doing that to.
They didn't even do that shit to Hitler.
Hitler didn't even get that.
No, they supposedly said Hitler killed himself. Fuck y'all. Know thyself. Know thyself and know that the things that Jesus did, you gonna do greater. But you gotta know who you are first. You gotta know what spirit you walk with, what spirit you always had. You gotta understand where you are in this life.
If people haven't got a roots reading or don't know who their ancestors are, how can they say Jesus is fake? They don't even know if he's an ancestor of theirs.
Right.
I say it's so true.
That's what he said in the book. You didn't just think that you knew that. But just in case if you never read it, yes, in the book he says, ye who comes after me shall do greater things.
That's probably why they experimented our people. Put stuff in our people. Gave diseases to our people.
Made you projects.
Kill off our people.
Made you a project.
Because they knew they would come after Jesus and do greater than he did.
They wanted to study your ass before you could do it and then stop you from doing it because they feared you coming back. They feared the Messiah coming back.
Did y'all forget why they even killed the Messiah? If he's so fake, why did they kill him? Why did they kill the man? If he wasn't one of us. Why did they even kill Jesus? What did he do? He healed the people.
Mm-hmm.
He told the truth.
Lived the law.
He showed the ways.
Made everyone's life better when he walked by it.
So they killed him for that. Is that not Martin Luther King, Malcolm X? I mean, shall we go on?
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
Haile Selassie. He fought for his people.
So know who they talking about. Maybe it's the people that they make sure don't get jobs, don't get water, don't get clean water in Flint, Michigan, get flooded out in New Orleans. Maybe it's us. The same people they was killing back in that book, in that Bible that's supposed to be fake. But they killing us today, shooting us dead. It seems like they just keep reliving that Jesus story over there and shoot them dead in front of everybody.
Every
Kill
time
them
we
dead
get
in
a
front of
prophet.
everybody.
Every time we get a teacher to stand up. Because that's what Jesus told him, said he was. He said, I'm a rabbi. Call me rabbi. Call me a teacher. I'm going to teach you the way. Don't pray to me. Learn the ways that I walk. And keep my fro looking good, please. That is why we must learn who we are. And we can't be afraid to read. And we cannot be afraid to be who we are supposed to be. Do not fear your own gifts. That's one of our people's problems. We fear uprising. First of all, we accepted the change that we've been made to accept. We've gotten comfortable in this captivity that we forgot that the freaking gates is open now. We've gotten so comfortable in this zoo that the doors is all open.
And we don't know how to live in the wild.
We don't even know how to go outside of the zoo. We damn near trying to close the door back saying, shit, it's a draft. Got lions and lionesses.
Did you add it up to a single digit? Just add it all the way up to a single digit.
Alafia to everyone that is tuning in to Facebook. I do pray.
Alafia family.
Feeling good? Ready to pull it?
How about you?
You can't answer a
No,
question like
because you
that.
only ask me that. You ask me that. Me ask you that.
May I ask you first? How's family feeling out there? I say yes. You got it.
Shit.
What's up, number three? I say family, we love you all. We thank you all. We've had such a wonderful, wonderful
Happy
night.
full moon, happy new year. We celebrated on this new year.
Happy New Year to everyone. May your fruits be flourishing beautifully. May they be juicy fruits, prosperous fruits. May everything that you sow, may everything that you've gone through, that last term, that last season is over. You dropped everything and now you are growing to be the new, improved you. This is your new year. Give offerings of your first fruits. Always make sure that you are living upright and corrected. And if need be, always tune in and get a reading from your favorite spiritual couple. Ashe, Ashe. We love you all and we thank you. And until next time,
Oh, that.
Oda.